In a moment, we will begin the listening comprehension section of the test. Break the seal and open your test book to the first page. Read the directions for Section 1 in your test book as you listen to the directions on this recording. Do not read ahead or turn the pages until you are told to do so. Section 1, Listening Comprehension. In this section of the test, you will have an opportunity to demonstrate your ability to understand conversations and talks in English. There are 3 parts to this section with special directions for each part. Answer all the questions on the basis of what is stated or implied by the speakers in this test. Do not turn the pages until you are told to do so. Part A. Directions. In Part A, you will hear short conversations between 2 people. After each conversation, you will hear a question about the conversation. The conversations and questions will not be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers in your test book and choose the best answer. Then, on your answer sheet, find the number of the question and fill in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Here is an example. On the recording, you hear,
"I don't like this painting very much."
Neither do I.
"What does the man mean?" In your test book, you read, A. He does not like the painting either. B. He does not know how to paint. C. He does not have any paintings. D. He does not know what to do. You learn from the conversation that neither the man nor the woman likes the painting. The best answer to the question, "What does the man mean?" is A. He does not like the painting either. Therefore, the correct choice is A. Go on to the next page. Now, we will begin Part A with the first conversation. Number 1.
My nephew loves to read. I'd like to buy him a book about sports for his birthday. He's turning 12.
The section you're looking for is way over there, sir. Let me show you.
Where is the conversation probably taking place? Number 2.
I'm sorry. We don't accept credit cards here. But there's a bank around the corner if you need cash.
That's okay. I think I have enough for this coffee and muffin.
What can be inferred from the conversation? Number 3.
I'd love to see the concert on Friday, but the ticket's a little bit more than I can afford right now.
Well, you're in luck. Mary has an extra ticket she's selling for half price.
What does the woman imply the man should do? Number 4.
You know, there's this thing with my tooth. Every time I drink something really hot or cold, it kind of tingles. But I don't know if I really need to see the dentist just yet.
Why don't you get it checked out now so it doesn't turn into something worse?
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
Do you mind if I look at your notes? I think I lost mine.
Not at all. Be my guest.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
The chocolate cake at this restaurant is the best chocolate cake anywhere in town.
I'm sure it's delicious, but that was a big dinner. I'll try it another time.
What does the man mean? Number 7.
This office is so dreary. I thought the new furniture would help, but I should do something about the walls too. It's still so dark in here.
You should. I'm sure a sunny, bright yellow or maybe blue color would lighten things up.
What will the man probably do? Number 8.
I'm going to the city for a few days next week, and I'd like to take the train. But I don't know if I can get around without a car during my stay.
Oh, you don't have to worry. The city has a great public transportation system.
What does the man imply? Number 9.
Dr. Smith, I'm having trouble hearing you in the lecture hall. I know you use a microphone, but could you turn it up a bit so we can hear you in the back?
I wish I could, but the only solution seems to be sitting closer to the front.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Oh no, I left my wallet at home, and it was my turn to buy us lunch.
No problem. I'll pay today, and you can get it next time.
What will the woman probably do? Number 11.
Wasn't that ceremony beautiful? The flowers were lovely, and the bride and groom looked so happy.
They really did, and the weather was gorgeous. It really was a perfect day to get married.
What can be inferred from the conversation? Number 12.
Carol doesn't know many people in her apartment building yet.
It takes time.
What does the man mean? Number 13.
We need to get these materials to Professor Baldwin's office by 3 o'clock this afternoon. She needs them for a presentation tomorrow morning.
She just called and said not to worry. The presentation's been canceled.
What does the man mean? Number 14.
That new parking lot on Main Street is great. I'm always able to find a spot there, and the price is reasonable.
I know. I wonder why it's always so empty. Maybe because it just opened last month?
What does the man imply about the parking lot? Number 15.
We finally got the sink in the break room fixed. Now we won't have to tug on the faucet quite so hard to get the water running.
Yeah, that's one more thing crossed off our long list. Next is the desk drawer in the front office. It still sticks.
What does the man imply? Go on to the next page. Number 16.
How did your job interview go? Did they offer you the position?
I haven't heard yet, but I went in there thinking it was a relaxed, casual work environment, and the people who interviewed me were all wearing suits.
What does the man imply about the job interview? Number 17.
I need to give John these forms he needs, but I don't know when I'll have time to drop them off. I'm busy all day.
Actually, I'm meeting with him this afternoon. So if you like.
What does the woman imply? Number 18.
Do you know where I can get some sort of frame for this small poster?
You can get something really plain at the corner store.
What is the woman recommending? Number 19.
So, how was your weekend? Did you wind up going to that party at your sister's house?
Yeah, it was great. The whole family was there. My parents, aunts and uncles, lots of cousins. I didn't even mind getting stuck in traffic for 2 hours on the way back to campus last night.
What does the man mean? Number 20.
Jeff, don't you think it's time you went to the doctor? You've had this cold for weeks.
I finally made an appointment today. Guess I shouldn't have waited so long.
What does the man mean? Number 21.
Robert Wilson will be at the campus bookstore tonight to do a reading from his new book, and then he's signing copies. But you probably already know this, being such a big fan of his.
Yeah, and I can't believe I can't get off from work.
What does the woman mean? Number 22.
Before you call the computer center to speak with the technician, you might want to try turning off the computer for a few minutes and then restart it.
Do you have any idea how many times I've tried that?
What can be inferred about the man? Number 23.
Do you think there's any way you could have all the binders ready for the committee members by tomorrow morning?
No problem, but I'll need you to give me a little guidance.
What does the woman mean? Number 24.
Do you think Sam will show up? He said he'd be here by 5 if he could come at all.
It's 6 already. I think we should go without him.
What does the man think they should do? Number 25.
I know you have a lot to do, but you were supposed to make those phone calls last night. You know, about tomorrow's theater club meeting?
Yeah, I guess I am dragging my heels on this.
What can be inferred about the man? Number 26.
Did you read the chapter for philosophy class? It's over 200 pages. I've gotten through half of it and didn't understand much.
I've been concentrating on history, but I guess I'd better get going if it's as hard as you say it is.
What does the woman mean? Number 27.
I just wrote this speech for the election. I'm running for class president. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind looking it over.
Hey, what are friends for?
What does the woman imply she will do? Number 28.
They just had the first auditions for actors for that show a few weeks ago, and it's already in the theater. They couldn't have had many rehearsals.
Makes you wonder what the performances will be like.
What does the man imply? Number 29.
The last few problems on that algebra test were hard. Do you know when we're getting our tests back?
Not soon enough for me.
What does the woman mean? Number 30.
Where is the movie being shown this week? It's not going to be at the Student Center.
They're showing it in the gym instead. Since it's a popular movie, they expect more people than the center can hold.
Why is the movie being shown in a different place? This is the end of Part A. Go on to the next page.